What's up, ladies and gents, and welcome back to Age of Empires 4. We are back with the Normans campaign, and this time we are here with the fall of Bayeux. In Normandy, William the Conqueror's son ignited a bit of feud over control of their empire. It sounds annoying.
William the Conqueror had recaptured York from the rebels. Now he wanted to teach them a lesson for defying him.
Good.
He began a brutal campaign of destruction to crush any further resistance, known as the harrying of the
This
North.
is so...
Villages and crops were destroyed.
Come on, put some effort into these scenes, man.
100,000 people were killed. With ruthless efficiency, William the Conqueror had secured obedience in his new kingdom. But it wasn't to last. It would be thrown into chaos by his own children. When William the Conqueror died in 1087, his favorite son succeeded him, King William II, known as William Rufus. But 13 years into his reign, disaster struck.
A deer? Yeah, that's pretty disastrous.
He was killed.
Well, I guess when it kills you, it's disastrous.
William's youngest brother took his place as King Henry I. But there was a
Henri?
problem. At the time, Henry's elder brother, Robert, Duke of Normandy, had been on crusade. When he returned, he was furious that Henry had grabbed the throne.
What would he do? Leave a kingdom without a king?
Robert attempted to invade England to claim the crown from his brother. But he failed and returned home. In retaliation, Henry struck back. In a reversal of 1066, he crossed the Channel and invaded Normandy, intent on undermining his brother Robert's rule. His first target was Bayeux. This rich and splendid city was one of the jewels of Normandy. Henry was to begin his campaign by unleashing his forces on the city. Bayeux was about to feel the wrath of the English army.
Ja, das ist auf der anderen Seite auch passiert.
That sounds pretty good. Can do that, I think. We're now in 1105.
Ja, ich höre das Lied.
So yeah, I'm not sure what to make of these intro cinematics, but it could be worse, right? I was once told if the best thing you can say about something is it could be worse, then just don't say anything. It's kind of like the old thing, if you don't have anything nice to say, then just shut up. Oh well. Alright, let's jump into it.
Zu viel Spannung.
Normandy.
In the brotherly feud over Normandy, King Henry I set out to make an example of Bayeux,
It's
a town
quite the
still loyal to his brother Duke Robert.
famous place.
Henry's
For being
archers took up
honest.
position on high ground outside the city and faced an immediate attack by Robert's cavalry patrol.
I always forget to put up these things even when you're charged by
Having deployed their palings,
horses.
Henry's archers were well protected against the cavalry charge. They defeated the first patrol.
Because they're actually quite useful if the enemy has
Rapfan.
horses. As you can see here. So we're now with French, so we have knights. Or good knights. Hey, cool, we got an achievement. You see, I always forget, I never do that. Saving game.
As
Reinforcements have
Henry set his
arrived.
sights on burning Bayeux, more reinforcements arrived to join his army.
Good, good. Oh, the others are reloading, okay.
Ja, die kann sich viel besser verstecken. Weil guck mal, die ist so dunkel und nebelig.
Put up the defenses! This is actually quite useful. Let's flank them now.
Ja.
Good, good. I think we're gonna make a lot of use of this. Obviously a lot of them are still recharging the ability, but I kinda wanna take care of these guys.
Ja, das ist schön, aber das heißt, sie ist in der Nähe, weißt du?
Let's flank them again. Stop telling me that, that's so irritating. When you're constantly told to do that. What does this do? Rallies only where units to increase their melee armor. That's good. Alright, let's retreat them, let's refresh the ability. And let's just quickly get rid of everything in our path. I wonder if there is a benefit to taking down these villagers. If that actually makes them weaker or anything. Alright, let's get uphill.
The English approached Bayeux and saw that its towering stone walls would not be reached by manpower alone.
Yeah, we probably can't just
And a defensible location
batter it down with our sticks.
Ah! Warte vor, warte vor!
It's probably not gonna happen.
Geh weg!
What capture a forced village? Yeah, ooh. Sounds a lot more doable than capturing this. They're up here, okay. Let's get rid of the tower, it's kind of annoying. I assume we still have a lot of fighting to do here. Can we get up here, or do we need to take this bridge?
Ja, sie hat mich immer rausgehen und geschlagen.
No, we should take this. Let's take this down. The wars look so frightening. Alright. Sweet, 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 sweet. All in all, working pretty well. Let's still aid them, we still have the spears, so we kind of have them in a kind of cone in here. Oh, sometimes just disengaging and kiting them a little bit behind your melee units can work pretty well as well. I think I'm bypassing that tower. because I don't think we need to take that down right now under the fire of their archers. We should probably take the full army and just charge, because I don't see much here stopping us or much in the way of tactical involvement being necessary. Sweet.
Henry now called for the services of a blacksmith to bolster the siege effort.
One, two, three, four.
Ich wollte nicht zu viert online spielen.
There we go.
2, damit wir erst suchen können. Mein Freund spielt bestimmt eine Runde mit
Getting
uns.
some horsemen is not too bad.
Okay. Viel Spaß.
And getting these is not too bad. Yeah, build a blacksmith by now.
Henry's
Kinda
presence on the
stuffed in
doorstep of
here.
Bayeux would not go unanswered, and now his forces braced for an attack by Robert's army.
Uh-oh. There we go.
Henry repelled the attack, but he knew that so long as Bayeux still stood, the city would not give up the fight. With a blacksmith on hand, Henry's infantry would soon be ready to construct siege equipment.
Alright, we're back. Where were we? Yeah, we don't need the siege towers or the siege equipment yet. Yeah, we don't need that yet. We do need more villagers. And we need a lot more. We need a lot more food. So we'll probably have to get out another mill. Because obviously the mill has this area of effect here. Or with the influence where we have a harvest rate increased. So here it really makes a lot of sense to build with farms around a mill, even when you have a town center surrounding where you might drop it off. Flank around here again. I might be building a wall. Basically channel it around here so we don't get surprise attacks, so to speak. Maybe try to get up on that hill as a defensive position. We probably have to take down the tower for that, but I'm not feeling quite up to it. We don't have any gold. There we have some gold. So we should make sure we take that. Again, I don't think we necessarily need the siege equipment right now. Quite a few huntables. Saying huntables again. Yeah, quite a... Well, they are huntables, so nothing wrong with calling them that, but
No, nicht so.
what I do want is a double barracks here, and I might replace these houses and build them over here.
Kommt gleich. Ja.
Have these guys gathering
Das ist
the
noch jemand braucht das.
huntables, like I said. There's only 4,000 gold down here though, so we'll have to see what we can do with that. It's not a particularly efficient town. But I guess the villagers of said town have not considered that. I also wanna remove that and get another farm here. So that we have a fairly efficient food income. We do need to replace these houses, obviously, and oh, that's sorry, that's not what I wanted to do. We should be able to cut down most of these guys. Let's kite them in front of the archers, actually. That's probably the better solution. I should have activated that before. It's kind of annoying we can't upgrade to H2 because let's get a bit more bulk in here. It's kind of annoying we can't upgrade to H2. Let's get rid of these houses. We don't. I mean, we need the houses, but they're in kind of a bad spot here because I want my military production here, and it's not exactly great the way it was shaped. The melee armor is important, and melee damage will help. So that is important. I hope this area is wide open and there's nothing waiting in the back to molest me. Could come out the wrong way. I am considering there is water here. There's actually no stone here. Interesting.
Wow.
So far we don't build anything that requires gold, which is good. So we can use the gold on the upgrades. And then we'll probably get siege engineers soonish. Oh, charging in again. I actually want to just kite them around here. Grab a melee armor a little bit. We're mostly going for him and he heals himself, so I'm really not worried about that. I'm going to charge in. Obviously you can kill them very quickly, so it's not too big of a deal. There we go. That should allow us to set up on the hill, or at least somewhat on the hill. And I'm now training the units that I think we are going to need. I think we need the gathering rate. I mean, 200 is a lot to spend on a higher gathering rate. Why is this?
Ja, so solltest du mal sein, bevor du uns tötest, Torge.
Whatever. Oh, I have built these guys, are just not sent to the correct point. Also want some horsemen to join the army, and we'll now do this so that we get our next task. And we have 2 more houses down here, and that should be a pretty good spot for the houses. Yeah, I do want another lumber camp. We have a few issues regarding wood, I think, if we don't get a couple more guys onto whole wood here. Let's get rid of this, make a little bit more room. So the more we play here, the more space we get. This shouldn't be too big of an issue. I still think we could use a wall.
Siege weapons designed to break open fortress walls.
One. That's all the resources we have. It's 350 wood for one, which is a lot. I am glad we have a limited amount of cavalry to contend with, but obviously we can defend against cavalry. It's just I would consider cavalry to be the harder thing to fight, as opposed to these couple of units where that they have. Main question right now is obviously we still have the time here to prepare an attack, and we have resources to replenish a little bit, but we have very limited wood income, and as long as our wood income is low, I would prefer if we can hold back a little bit. I will just send these guys in and follow a little bit in back. Really hold the melee units back a little bit. Alright, and we're back, and where were we? Yes. Sorry for a short interruption. Well, you don't notice the interruption, obviously. So don't run off, please. Come on, and Henry. Retreat a little bit. So we kind of got rid of this defensive structure here a little bit, and basically what I want to do is get through this position right now. Let's get some horses as well.
And Henry's men could now storm the city.
And some more
Robert's
units.
garrison
We
made a
also
last stand
have
to defend Bayeux. But Henry would show no
people
mercy
without a
in
job.
cutting them down and burning their city.
Well, I guess you can. Okay, this is a little actually, it's not very concerning, is it? It's just some archers here. And we're obviously replenishing units. I do have to destroy more than this though. And maybe broaden my attack a little bit. because it's kind of annoying we're still being shot at from that side. So that is concerning, and obviously we need to get through here properly, so maybe just removing a lot more of this wall. And some of these buildings will... oh, this is looking a lot better. Let's make a little bit more room, actually. Honestly, we have enough units that we can just charge, and the horses are a pretty nice backup to have. Obviously, they produce for a long time, but it's also pretty sweet when they send the archer chargers. Here we go, we are now inside. Although I'm not entirely sure that's worth much. Let's turn around. I don't think this is a good position to be in right now. I think we should attack from the top and then go in here, because I don't think we have a space where our superior forces actually mean anything right now. So maybe really see that we can incorporate this a little bit better. Just get rid of their outskirts here. Incorporate some of these units as well. Obviously this is not an issue how they are charging in with these archers. Those are not particularly amazing against anything we have, but it's obviously still a valid strategy. We are now checking to see if we can tear down another defensive structure here, backed up by the archers. It's kind of a defense for the rams. And I'm building another ram here in the field, which is a good skill, certainly something to keep in mind. And especially for this age in the game, your go-to defensive strategy. Game is saving again.
The English army could crack open Bayeux's mighty walls.
Have another ram. Obviously ram's expensive, but we are out of gold, which is a concern. I am separating from them from the pack a little bit. But not having gold is certainly an issue right now. Although our need for gold is also luckily rather limited, but got rid of their archers. They have another defensive structure over here, the stone wall tower, that is. Yeah, we can probably get rid of it with our melee units. Don't need to sweat it. And I think our archers can take care of everything coming in here. I don't see much that can stop us right now. We should probably go in here and fortify the position, so to speak. Let's quickly increase their defenses as well. This is a landmark by them, so a somewhat important building. And we're kind of running out of forest here. But what I actually want to do... Well, I do want an arsenal, but what I want furthermore is... get out military structures here, so we can produce close to their city instead of having these long reinforcement paths where we need to walk all the way over to the other side. Because I really want to enforce into the city from this position. This is a bit annoying that they are attacking us like that. Shots coming from very far away here. I think this mission might be doomed. I'm like constantly interrupted. Anyway, losing a few of our rams, but we will replenish them in due time. Can you please not run off? That's not helping. Let's build 4 of them. There we go. And there we go. Alright, so we have the production facilities here right now. Which is pretty much what we need. What do we have here? Steeled arrow, increase ranged damage, increase ranged armor, and we don't have longbowmen. So probably move them out of the danger zone. Alright, we are replenishing now, and then we will launch an attack. It's all good. It's all good. I do want to move onto this building though. And get rid of the Red Palace. Because this is obviously a strong defensive building, which I do not want to fight. It's kind of annoying that we have to fight on the both fronts here. That much is for sure, but I guess that's just part of it. This could be problematic. trouble here right now. Wait, our objective is completed already.
As Bayeux burned and the people fled in terror, King Henry basked in the victory over his brother Duke Robert.
Okay.
But Henry would not stop until all of Normandy was back under the English crown.
This is again not how I see the mission.
Nach der Runde dann.
I thought we kind of have to get rid of everything here, but apparently not. Okay. It's a pretty good mission. I must say the fighting is pretty fierce, and if you have a balanced army, it's actually quite fun to also maneuver and kill their groups and kind of build up a city, you know. And all in all, a pretty good mission. I hope you can do this as well. And until next time, farewell.